Hello there, I'm Danny, and these little baby earbuds are the Sony LinkBuds S. They're relatively new from Sony. They sent them to me to check out, but I'm still gonna be as brutal as I need to be if they suck. So the Sonys are my latest procurement of earbuds, and before this I actually had all Samsung earbuds, the Earbuds 2 Pros and then the Galaxy Lives. So I think it's really important that I come out there and say that I'm a huge runner. I try to run at least 3 times a week, though in the wintertime I kind of slack off because it's a little cold. And my 99% usage for earbuds is for running. If you are really into running and you just want earbuds that fit really well, the Sony LinkBuds S are perfect for that. But if you really care about sound and for some reason not buying headphones or a speaker, the Samsung Buds 2 Pro are the way to go. But there's some caveats and we'll talk about them. So the specs on these guys are all a little bit different. For the Sony LinkBuds S's, you're looking at Bluetooth 5.2 IPX4, so it can handle your sweat, and about 6 hours of battery time and 20 hours with the case. And for the Samsung Buds 2 Pro, you're looking at something that can actually be thrown underwater because this thing is actually IPX7, which is pretty cool. It's Bluetooth 5.3, which is the latest you can currently get. The battery life on the Buds is 8 hours with 30 hours total in the case. And then for the Samsung Galaxy Buds Live, these are a little older, so they're just Bluetooth 5.0. I don't even know if they have an IPX rating on them. However, they can definitely handle sweat because I've run on them a lot. And 8 hours for the Buds and 29 hours total for the case. Sound. Now, all of these earpieces have an ACE card up their sleeve to try and deliver you the best sound possible. For Sony, it's their LDAC codec, which distributes a very high bitrate quality audio to your ears if you enable it, though sometimes it's a little tricky to find the feature to enable. And for Samsung, they have something called their seamless step algorithm that they use, which you can enable. But you know what? I listened to all of them on their highest quality sound settings, and it really, to me, came more down just to the balance of the sound coming out of these things. And right up front, I've got to say that the Samsung Buds 2 Pro sounded amazing. They just, the sound is very balanced, it's powerful, and pleasing to my ears. It is really good. In comparison, the Sonys sounded just a little bit less bold overall. Like imagine like a really bold, daring cup of coffee that just fills your mouth with flavor. The Sony, while a good cup of coffee, just isn't quite as strong as the Samsung. But I'll caveat that with, if you're running, it really doesn't matter. Like the listening to high quality sound is important, but it's not going to sound that different when you're out on a busy street running, even with active noise canceling. And the Samsung Galaxy Lives also sound still really good. Noise canceling. I thought the noise canceling on all these buds was pretty good. The Galaxy Lives are probably the worst just because they don't have a full seal on your ear. But one thing I will say I think the Sonys did really well was they got rid of the rumble of cars a little bit more effectively than the Samsung Buds 2 Pro.
The noise canceling is dangerous. I literally can't hear traffic when I turn it on.
The Samsung's Buds 2 Pro, I think noise canceling is overall a little bit more pleasing to me. I don't know how to describe that why, I just felt that way. But when I was running with the LinkBuds S's, I was kind of afraid that I was gonna run into a car because it was so effective at getting rid of the rumble noise from the engine. So they were pretty good. And controls are pretty similar on all these guys. However, the Sony has one nice feature that I really liked, and that is on the left bud, if you hold it, it will automatically pause your track and enable the ambient mode so you can talk to people. And then you can talk to them. And as you pull your hand away, it automatically starts playing your music again. On the Samsungs, you pretty much just have to tap them and pause the music.
Changing tracks has been pretty easy so far. Like the sweat has not affected the button or the double tap to turn on noise cancellation or skip tracks or anything, so that's good.
But now we're gonna talk about what I think is the most definitive factor that's important for earbuds, and that is fit. And it's something that's really hard to translate over a video because everyone has a different ear hole and my ear holes are different than yours, and they all fit differently. Now, when I was running with the Galaxy Lives, I loved the fit of these things. They just kind of sit in your ear. They don't have like a seal on them. Surprisingly, it still sounds good, but I think they were great. They never fell out or felt like they were gonna fall out. However, when I stepped up to the Samsung Buds 2 Pro, these things always felt like they were gonna fall out of my ears. They never fell out, but I got what you could basically consider like fit anxiety. Like I was, every time I'm running, I'm just like constantly pushing them in and afraid that they're gonna fall out, compared to the Sony LinkBuds S, which had a very, very secure fit in them. And I think I figured out why. So I unfolded the little rubber seal and looked at the ear hole penetration mechanism. I don't know what you should call that thing. That was probably the worst word possible. But on the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, you can see that most of like what is in there is just the rubber seal. And so when you put it in your ear, it's just kind of like a loose fit. Even with like the bigger ear seals they provide, I could never really get a fit that felt secure and that I was confident in. It always kind of made me feel anxious that they were gonna fall out. But if you look at the Sony LinkBuds S's, their little tube section, essentially it was just a lot bigger, and it sits very nicely into your ear, and it feels like it's not gonna go anywhere. And I think I attribute that mainly just to that tube structure being longer. Both of them were about 6.5, and then on the Sony, it was also pretty much 6.5. So it really was the tube that made this thing feel better. Big picture, sound quality still reigns supreme with the Samsungs, especially if you have a Samsung phone. If fit matters and you're a runner, which it should matter if you're a runner, the Sony LinkBuds S's are, I think, one of the ways to go. I can't wait to try out their Mark IVs as well and see how those work, but these were a perfect fit for me, and these are gonna be my new running earbuds. I just can't take these out. They don't fit as well, and that's really important. So anyways, I hope that was helpful. If you like what I'm doing, you can subscribe, hit the bell, or leave a comment. I don't really care. I just like the interaction. It's fun. So anyways, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. You get a gold star for that. So see ya. Bye.